November 9, Bravo, Charlie.
November 9, Bravo, Charlie. What's the name there?
Charlie, what's the name there? The name here is Brent. We're located in Green Bay, Wisconsin today. And we're just taking a little break from work as we're working from home. And thought I'd quick play on some radio, and I heard your little intro there, and I thought it was very interesting. I thought I'd give a check into your little net here.
Roger, Brent. What radio are you running today?
Brent, what radio are you running today? Today we're running an Apache Labs ANON-T2.
Okay, Brent, you have some distortion in your audio, and it sounds like RF getting into your AF, Roger?
Getting into your AF, Roger? Okay. Yeah, I heard that earlier on the monitor. I wasn't sure where that was coming from, but thanks for confirming that it actually is going out over the air.
Yes, sir. Now, what you might want to do, and we could do a little experiment. Are you running any kind of power at all right now?
Are you running any kind of power at all right now? I am. It's about 400 watts.
Okay, drop it down to barefoot, and let's see where the distortion goes.
Distortion goes. Okay, right now we're at about 30 watts right now, N9BC.
Roger, distortion follows you down even at low power, so that's interesting. I'm not exactly sure where to go. Usually RF in the AF is caused by, running the power amp, and the excessive, the more intense RF field in the room gets into the audio, and there you go. But you dropped your power amp, and you still had pretty much the same kind of distortion follow you down. Would you? What mic are you running right now?
What mic are you running right now? Right now we're using a Stellar Extreme studio mic.
Roger. Now that was pretty clean. I didn't hear any distortion on that one at all. Are you still low power?
That one at all? Are you still low power? I am still low power right now.
Okay, come up on power and let's see where that goes.
Okay, come up on power and let's see where that goes. Okay, now we're back up to about 450.
Clean right now. I'm not sure exactly what was causing it before. Did you change location proximity to the power amp or to your radio or something between transmissions?
Between transmissions? No. Full disclosure, what I did is actually enabled and disabled the virtual audio cable that's feeding the radio, and there might have been some codec problems there or something, but it sounds like I'm not hearing it in the monitor as well on my side, so the gremlins left the building, I think.
I think the Lemons have left the building, right? I think they have left for sure, because that sounds very good. Roger.
Because that sounds very good. Roger. Okay, Roger. Do you have any comments on the audio at all? Just curious, what your take on the current setup here?
Sounds pretty good, but we could always do better to check to be sure you're in that wide transmit bandwidth, 100 to 2900. That will let your transmitter operate at its peak performance, Roger. I mean, I know that you can probably go higher than 2900, but then you have people coming looking for you with pitchforks, and we don't want that. So 100 to 2900 gives you just a slice of daylight before you're into somebody else's front yard, Roger.
You're into somebody else's front yard, Roger? Oh, Roger, yep. We're set at actually at 90 and 2900 for today on here, so we're all good, but I'll let you get back to your thing there and help out some more gentlemen out there. And I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and thanks again for your comments. This is November 9, Bravo, Charlie.
Yes, sir, Dan, we have a further setup there. It goes then to your compressor processor, where we suggest running a 3 on the compressor processor. Actually, a 3 out of 10 or a 30 out of 100, depending on how your compressor processor is labeled. Just a third of that. If you get higher than a 3 or higher than a third, you start getting sucked up between words, which doesn't do anybody any good. You start hearing things that you don't want to hear. And so a 3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100, Roger?
3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100, Roger?
Oh, Roger, yeah. I fully understand that.
And then proceed then to your ALC with the mic gain in hand. And as you say the magic word audio, you become a human test generator. And you adjust your mic gain until your ALC is running 7 or 2/3, depending on how it's labeled.
Or 2/3, depending on how it's labeled.
Okay, let's see here. Audio. Oh, there we go. Just coming up about a third of the way up, so it's definitely in the good zone.
Roger. Now we're looking to the right side of middle. The right side of middle of the ALC. Roger. Just a little bit to the right side of center. Roger.
Just a little bit to the right side of center. Roger.
That is correct. Just a little bit past halfway.
Roger. You looked pretty close earlier, but now you're looking really good. EQ-wise, you sound really good. Could use just a little bit more on the top end. That's one of my pet peeves, is articulation. And so I'm always looking for a better deal on the audio, just a little brighter, maybe a couple of clicks treble boost on your EQ, depending. What kind of EQ do you have on that radio?
Depending, what kind of EQ do you have on that radio?
The EQ is actually all the equipment on outboard in Iraq that we're currently feeding into the radio. We're not using any of the radio's internal EQ processing.
Roger that. So would you happen to have 2.7 kilohertz treble boost? 2.7 kilohertz treble boost?
2.7 kilohertz treble boost?
Yeah, I can bump up 2.7.
Yes, sir. And can you control the width?
Sir, can you control the width?
I can.
Okay, width of 4, 2.7 kilohertz, the frequency, and plus 3 clicks from where you are. 3 clicks boost from where you are. 2.7 kilohertz frequency, width of 4.
Kilohertz frequency, width of 4.
Okay, I just gave it about a dB and a half a boost at 2.7.
Yes, sir, that sounds really good. I think you like your recording. We will be recording and feeding it up to YouTube by noon tomorrow. If you go to YouTube, do a call letter search for Kilo Charlie 9, Victor Kilo Victor. That will take, followed by the word logbook. That's KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook, will take you to this recording. And again, as I said, we'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow. Roger?
We'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow. Roger?
Okay, I will definitely take a look at that and see what I sound like over the air. So I appreciate your time and patience.
Yes, sir. One other thing. Let me see if I can copy you on my local antenna. I'm using the PASDR. Give me a little bit about your antenna system, and let me move around and see if I can find a better connection real quick.
Yeah, move around and see if I can find a better connection real quick.
Okay. Today is a dual band double bazooka, and it's kind of in a inverted V fashion, and the peak is about 45 feet or so. And the ends are probably, I'm guessing, 10 to 15 feet up off the end, off the ground. So that's what we're currently running here, and about 450 watts peak, and that's what we got. This is November 9 Bravo Charlie.
Roger, Roger, Brent. Went to my local antenna. I'm running a 7300, which is good down to 100 cycles. You sound really good all the way down there. And I do that just to have a second point of view. The other one was listening to an SDR, internet SDR, and they roll the bottom end at about 250, 200 cycles, somewhere in there. So when I went to my 7300, it's good down to 100 cycles. So you get another opinion, right? It's kind of like seeking a doctor's second opinion. And so you'll have that to look at. We also are running a spectrum analyzer on the set, so you can, it's showing my audio and your audio. And then to the right side, I have a chevron that's showing where I am, where I'm listening from. So when I shift it from the PA SDR up to my local receiver, you could see that shift also. Roger?
Okay, Roger. Very good, very good. I'm very excited to see what that looks like when you upload that video. In the meantime, I'll sit back here and I'm going to listen on and check out your YouTube channel. I appreciate it very much. And 73, KC9VKV, this is N9BC.
Roger, Roger, Brent 73 that way, sir. Happy holidays. And if you got a chance to join us next Friday, we'd love to have you. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.